developing news. A man was found dead this morning in Anderson County after he reportedly crashed his motorcycle. Now, the coroner says 46-year-old David Bolt was riding on Bogan Avenue Wednesday when he lost control, hit a hole, and was ejected into the woods. Officials say he was not wearing a helmet. It's unclear what time it happened, but Highway Patrol and the coroner are investigating.
Malachi, thank you. We are following breaking news. Several people were hurt after a fire broke out overnight in the Piedmont area. And if it wasn't for the quick action of the neighbors, things could have turned out so much worse. 7 News' Kelsey O'Donnell is joining us live tonight with an interview you will see only on 7. Kelsey?
Yeah, Amy, the Piedmont Fire Department tells us 4 people were treated for various reasons, including 3 of their firefighters when they responded to a residential house fire last night on Chapman Lane. But before they arrived, neighbors jumped into action right away. It started with a telling smell, smoke.
You know, something wasn't right. She thought that their house was on fire. And that's when I looked out the back door, and when I seen it, I mean, it was boiling smoke. It
was the fast action of neighbors that made all the difference.
I went around and got my brother over there and got him outside and was, you know, pretty much panicking, telling me, hey, their house is on fire down there.
Cole Mitchell and his brother Josh said within seconds they found themselves racing against time, desperate to get inside.
I went into the window and yelled for him, and he said, yeah, I'm in here, very faintly. But you couldn't see nothing. I mean, there was smoke coming out of everywhere. After we got the front door open and realized that was no good, then we come over here and yanked this window unit out and busted the rest of the window out. My brother, he reached in here and was spilling around, and he finally he got a hold of Mike's hand. And when I knew he had his hand, I reached in there and I grabbed a hold, you know, so I got his other hand, and we pulled with everything we had until we got him out of there.
The Piedmont Fire Department says the call came in shortly before 11 Wednesday night. Crews were there within minutes, but for Mitchell and his brother, every second counted.
Maybe just within minutes after we got him out, it really started. It started having flames coming up out the top and out the sides.
The fire department says the man was taken to the hospital along with one of their crew members who suffered minor injuries. 2 other firefighters were also treated on the scene for heat-related issues. They're all expected to be okay. What's left standing now is a charred house. But because of the swift actions of firefighters and neighbors, it could have been a very different outcome.
Yeah, I mean, I knew he was in there. We weren't going to let him burn to death if we could help it.
Yeah, and it's unclear what condition that man is in tonight that they were able to pull out of the house. They spoke with the fire department. They said all 3 of their crew members are okay. They're recovering well today. And I also spoke with the family of that home, the residents that live there. They said they're understandably shaken up right now and just trying to figure out what their next steps are. They're able to get out, but really essentially only have the clothes that are on their backs. Live in Piedmont, Kelsey O'Donnell, 7 News.
Kelsey, thank you.
Developing tonight in Cleveland County, a man's body was found after officials received information about a missing swimmer. Boiling Springs Fire and Rescue say they were called to the Broad River Greenway just before 1 yesterday after getting reports of a man who went underwater and did not resurface. The man's identity has not yet been released. More than 10 months after Helene, state officials are hosting a consumer assistance site in Greenville for those affected by the storm. The South Carolina Department of Insurance held the event today at the Salvation Army Croc Center on Westfield Street. Officials were on hand to answer questions, help with claims, and provide storm preparedness resources. The agency tells us they're committed to helping people through the recovery process.
If you have a claim that's open and you have questions or concerns about that, you can reach out to us, you can call us, you can come here to visit us, visit our website, and we're happy to listen, provide any information that we can, and then also maybe take a complaint if there is a concern.
Now, if you weren't able to make it today, we have all you need to know, including additional resources that are available right now at WSPA.com. Speaking of supplies, parents, if you're looking to save some money while also reaping the benefits of doing back-to-school shopping, this weekend is the time to do so. Today and tomorrow, the South Carolina Department of Revenue says school supplies, clothes, electronics, and dorm room items can be bought without paying the state's 6% sales tax. Shoppers who are taking advantage of the deals say pencils, markers, and notebooks are at the top of their lists.
when you think about that stuff adding up, I know especially like I was talking to one of my teacher friends yesterday trying to buy a laptop for her daughter, and she was like, we're waiting until the weekend because it's going to be a huge amount off.
A good time to save. The South Carolina Department of Revenue says as long as an item is eligible, it is tax-free whether it's bought in store or online.
High school students in Spartanburg County school districts will be having a new opportunity this year.
Yeah, 7 News' Ripley Simone tells us how students are getting a head start on joining the workforce after graduation.
This is one of the 18-wheelers that students can train on at the Spartanberg Community College Tiger River campus to get hands-on experience and even their commercial driver's license. This is the new Transportation, Distribution, and Logistics Academy. Its purpose is to get students in Spartanburg School Districts 3 and 7 ready for jobs that are in high demand.
We have a packed enrollment already, and we're excited to embrace more students every day.
Director of the Daniel Morgan Technology Center, Dr. Nikki Honeycutt, says they're working alongside Spartanburg Community College to create a pathway for students to earn career certifications.
What this program hopes to consolidate is all the global logistics and supply chain management understanding for students, so they understand exactly what logistics is and how they get the products that they order.
During the 2-year course, students can learn how to operate forklifts, gain OSHA certificates, and their Class A commercial driver's license.
The CDL portion is very important because whether we get our materials from a vessel, an aircraft, or a rail car, it's always going to land on a truck.
Spartanburg Community College's CDL and Heavy Equipment Program Director, Randall Parnell, says in addition to learning driving skills, he also teaches students how to communicate with companies and sets up meetings with recruiters.
They'll talk to the students about the pay, the benefits, what they have to offer. And so now the carrier that's going to hire them has a list of potential applicants, and then the student themselves has a bunch of job opportunities.
Parnell says by teaching a skill, you open yourself up to many opportunities.
You can start with your CDL, and there's so much more that you can do. I've had students that got their CDL, they got in the truck and they got their feet good and wet with it, learned, and then they went on to own their own company. They become a broker, they become terminal managers, safety directors, and even become instructors.
And it's just the beginning for the new academy.
We hope to add both drone technology in it because Amazon is already offering 30-minute deliveries via drones, so we want to have those students drone certified, and we hope to offer a diesel mechanic program because that's very much in demand.
The school districts say programs like this continue to give students a head start once they graduate. In Spartanburg, Ripley Simone, 7 News.
Dr. Honeycutt said students who have their Class A CDL license can start off earning as much as $84,000 working in the state of South Carolina.
One person is injured in a shooting in Spartanburg County. Deputies say a person was shot last night on Valley Falls Road. Details are limited, but officers say the victim had been shot in the hand and rushed to the hospital. Currently, no suspects have been identified.